Hi gang, I'd like to share this with you, if I can keep the camera still on my phone. So for 2 weeks now I've been trying something different, pretty much live my life by the cause and effects principle. So if you have to excuse me, as is life, when something you think that you've cracked something, or you think you're getting on the better side of something, something else comes along to sort of derail you. So for the last week I've been really suffering with wrong word, shouldn't say suffering because it's not really suffering, but struggling with excuse me. Struggling with hay fever. Now, I was 21 before hay fever came on me, and over the years it's come and it's gone, but just recently I seem to be having it really bad again, especially for the last week. And when you've got trigeminal neuralgia, the fact that having hay fever is like having a cold. You can't stop sneezing. You've got a runny nose or you've got a blocked up nose, and blowing your nose obviously sets the trigeminal neuralgia into motion. So that's been interesting for the last couple of weeks. But in the last couple of weeks also, what I have established is that a new eating pattern or habit. So I'm 2 weeks into this now. In the past I've done intermittent fasting and I've done fasting. I've done pretty much anything and everything to try and get on top of the trigeminal neuralgia. And it looks like I've been onto a winner with my latest eating method, which basically is for 20 hours a day I don't eat. Sounds drastic, yes, but in that time, one, I'm building up some mental resolve by not eating, and two, I'm allowing my face to rest, which means that my body isn't in the sympathetic nervous state whereby I feel as though I'm being chased constantly, you're stressed out. I've let go of the anxiety during them 20 hours of not worrying about trying to eat, so that's a real positive. And I'm putting all my energy into that time, so them 20 hours. Don't forget you're asleep for however many hours you sleep. I usually have about 6 hours, but I've not been finding it that difficult. And then you have the 4-hour window, so if you don't eat from, let's say, 10 o'clock in the evening, it's 6 the next day before you eat, and then you can eat from 6 till 10. I don't tend to eat for 6 hours, but I could probably bring the window down to maybe 3 hours, but what I have found is that the shocks have reduced from, on a bad day I can have anything over 300 shocks a day. and I'm probably getting around about 60 or 70 at the moment, and that again can depend on my day, my situation. If I'm out of my comfort zone, the shocks can come on, so that's nothing to do with eating. But it's been amazing, really. Yeah, it's not easy not eating for so long, but what do they say, after 20, 21 days, 20 days, you form a habit, and so I'm 2 weeks into it now, and the good thing is I'm not having all the shocks, and I'm not constantly worrying about trying to eat. And then also in that short window you can pretty much eat what you want. I tend to keep my diet pretty stable. I just have a lot of vegetables. I don't really eat a lot of meat, for the simple fact that anything like that is difficult to chew. So I tend to cook vegetables and try to sort of steam them down so that they're not as hard to get down. And obviously I like my sweet stuff, but I try and limit that, and it's working out really, really good. So I thought I'd like to share that with you. Apologies for the for the snuffles, because that's the hay fever, but that's something else. It's not a massive issue. Just gives you something else to think about, doesn't it? So onwards and upwards. Really pleased that I could share this with you, and I hope it might help some of you to get through the problems that the condition has for people as far as eating. My weight seems to be stabling out a little bit more, so I don't feel as though I've lost any more real weight. But again, I'm not at the point yet where I'm underweight, I would think. So I'm probably I was overweight because I used to do a lot of comfort eating, so eating all the wrong things. I don't do that now, and so my weight is going to sort itself out. And for every negative, there's usually a positive. So the back condition that I have, the sciatica, and the fact that I have bowel incontinence, so eating a lot of veg and watching what I eat helps with my other things. So brilliant. Here we go. Thanks for watching, gang. I really appreciate it. And as I always say, if I could help one person, that's a major benefit to me. That's why I do the videos. It's not easy doing the videos, don't feel comfortable, but I'm happy to do them if it helps anybody who's got this condition. Peace and pain. Have a great day, have a great life.